If you do not have buku bucks moving to Florida, it's no longer an option. This may not be what you want to hear, but it's the truth. Now look, a lot of things have changed over the past couple of years, and it's gotten way more expensive here, way beyond what the normal retiree expected, what it would cost them to live here. Now look, unfortunately, this is the truth. And I'm going to show you exactly what's going on here, so give me a thumbs up if you're good with that. Even mobile homes are no longer affordable here. Ground rents keep going way up with no caps, and people in retirement are finding many costs are skyrocketing in Florida. So if you live in a flood zone, which a lot of the state of Florida is in, since it's so flat, many people are required to get additional flood insurance with their regular insurance policies. Now this is the additional expense on top of your regular homeowner's insurance. Now many people have written me and they've told me that their homeowner's insurance rates have skyrocketed 200 and 300%. And there's nothing they can do about it. Some of my viewers have commented about what's really going on here. They've said, yes, I've owned a home for 31 years in Florida, and I can no longer afford to live there. My friend has a mobile home that's only 1,000 square feet, and fees keep going up. I'd never be able to go back. How about this one? Leave Florida tomorrow. As a senior, I can no longer afford to live here. Corporations are buying up properties and redeveloping while dumping seniors on the street. Florida has really done a 180 when it comes to retirement state. Here's another one. Lived in Florida for 38 years. Had a great career, raised 2 Florida-born children, enjoyed all the health benefits of the Sunshine State, what it had to offer. However, finally left for these main reasons. Sick of the brutal summers, the heat, more frequent and more often and more powerful hurricanes, rising homeowners insurance, and last, it's becoming way too overcrowded. I moved to South Carolina. I'm very happy here in my retirement years. I have fond memories of Florida, but it was time to move on. And here, how about this one? I've lived in Florida since 1980. I loved it up until about 10 years ago. The decrease in the quality of life, plus the massive increase in the cost of living. This has made the place unlivable except for the really rich. Now, thank you for telling the truth on your videos, and many people moving here have no clue on how unsustainable it has become. Well, condos can be cheaper, right? I would highly caution you, if you see one of those cheap $150,000 condos online and the maintenance fees are $350 a month, warning, warning, danger, Will Robinson. Huge red flag, guys. All the problems that Florida is having with condos, run away. Now, I've done several videos here on this channel about that, so you may want to check that stuff out. But here in Florida, there is a ton of older buildings that are no longer in great shape for people to live in. It's not what it used to be back 30 years ago. These are not new anymore. Now, this is a nightmare scenario, and it's happening. Now, imagine if you retired and your income is now set since you're no longer working, and you live in a condo and your HOA goes up substantially from $250 a month to $1,200 a month. Now, why is this happening? It's because many Florida condos have no reserve funds saved up. But starting in 2025, all condo complexes in Florida are now required to do so by law. Then they have to catch up. The consequences of having low homeowners association with no reserves, it's a big issue. And much of the money has been deferred to allow these retirees to live at lower costs on their income. Now, you can no longer do that in Florida. You will get a huge assessment. It's a total tidal wave coming. Now, one client of ours said they had a $50,000 per owner assessment for repairs. It's happening. Or you could get a huge increase in your HOA fees. Now, imagine having to pay these raised HOA costs along with property taxes and skyrocketing insurance, all the things that go along with that with owning a condo. Then you have to move out while they're making these repairs that are being done in that condo complex.
Some condo owners in Florida are getting completely wiped out. And it's not just by a storm, but they're getting wiped out financially as well. Now, you better have some deep pockets. Most retirees who live in a condo and would have to move out of the building while its repairs are being done would not have a place to go. And they wouldn't be able to just leave their condo empty while this work goes on indefinitely. Now, one condo owner told me that they live in a 30-year-old complex and it was collecting money from each owner to get repairs done to the building. Each homeowner had to come up with $63,000 to replace all of the corroded cast iron pipes throughout the entire building. Chiseling up concrete on every floor, in every unit, pulling out pipes, replacing all the pipes. No one can live in that building while all this major work is going on without any water or drains. Now, this is a true hardship, but this stuff is happening every single day. And some people just can't hold on long enough while all this work is being done. And others just can't pay and then wait the time that's required to get the building's work finished. Unfortunately, this is coming at a time when some people who have moved to Florida for retirement are getting mentally wiped out and financially wiped out.
That is why there's so many homeowners throughout the state of Florida that are panic selling. Now, even when you see a great property online, caution, buyer beware. Because when that property sells at a great price, these new homeowners are going to be blindsided by all the new costs of owning that property. People who are buying today, they're going to pay much higher assessed valuation taxes and still have the same issues as those previous owners had, with high fees, insurance costs, and they keep on increasing every year. Did someone say the word unaffordable? Did you say that? It's expensive to live in Florida today. And there's a two-step new home buyer trap as well. So here's how it works. The buyer will purchase a new construction home in a development. Now, this big name developer shows these unsuspecting buyers a copy of the homeowner's insurance, which seems super cheap at $1,800 a year. And they chuckle because all these videos in Florida property insurance is so high, and until the second year. And then they're living in that house. And then they get a letter. It says they're going to get an incredibly major property insurance increase. Like several of our clients have found out that they were dropped in that second year. Now, this is coming at the very same time that Florida insurance is totally out of control. I mean, here's a list of the Florida insurance companies that went belly up in receivership. How can this happen? Well, the builder buys down the insurance rates with an affiliate company and then sells these homes. It seems cheap and affordable the first year. Then they get the Florida slap in the second year when rates go through the roof and pools sit empty. Now, another thing that I keep on hearing that buyers are telling me is new single-family home buyers in Florida are getting blindsided by this surprise property tax hike. So I believe that new home buyers, no matter where it is, should be given a truthful estimate of their post-sale property tax. Because all new Florida home buyers today are not grandfathered in like the people who bought back in the 1980s or the 1990s when Florida was in its heyday. Today, Florida home buyers, they're getting this double whammy.
Fact is, we're seeing more people move out of Florida in their second and third years, and now they're looking for other, more affordable options.
Retired and broke, it's not what you want to be. Now, this may not be for everybody, even if you consider yourself rich, but it's happening to a lot of people. Florida's expenses are ballooning. Many people in Florida, they're getting pinched, and this is exactly why some people are considering these alternative areas that are outside of Florida. My real estate office has had a number of people who are exploring their options outside of Florida, other areas. Look, it's not for everybody, but there are many people who are super happy with their alternative choices. Now, here's some examples.
You can buy this 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, 2,692 heated square feet home right on the golf course, 5 miles from the beach, near the Intercoastal Waterway. Taxes are $1,200 a year for a homeowner, and the insurance is only $1,800 a year. It's a big savings compared to Florida. But guess what? This one's in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. You can buy this 3-bedroom, 2-bath, single-family home, 2-car garage with 1,763 heated square feet in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina for $285,000. You can buy this 4-bedroom, 4-bath, 2,867 square foot home in an Intercoastal Waterway community with a community pool, tennis courts, beautiful interior, 4-bedroom, 4-bath for $899,000.
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, where my real estate team is based. Over the past 20 years, my team has helped thousands of people move and enjoy a relaxed lifestyle without all those Florida expenses.
Now this area, the coastal Carolinas, is on the top list for many retirees, besides the fact that living expenses are 8% lower than the national average, and there's 65 miles of white sand beaches, and the local year-round temperature is 74 degrees with 215 days of sunshine. Now Myrtle Beach, South Carolina offers many outdoor recreational opportunities with parks and nature preserves, including the Intercoastal Waterway, which is really a popular spot for boating and fishing, or even the ocean for fishing. The Grand Strand is known for its entertainment with plenty of things to do year-round. Now, one advantage to living in a tourist town with 17 million visitors a year is the fact that locals enjoy the infrastructure that the visitors pay for with their accommodation taxes at the hotels. And this also keeps permanent residents' overheads very low. With over 2,000 restaurants, you can choose from fresh seafood and steaks to mouth-watering burgers and pizza. The Grand Strand is really known for its entertainment and has plenty of things to do year-round, from festivals to live theater. But when you retire, you may need more than just great entertainment and beach access, right?
You'll be happy to know that there are 5 top-rated hospitals in the Myrtle Beach area. Now, each one of them specializes in a different aspect of healthcare, and residents have many options to find a facility and a physician that's right for their personal needs.
Now look, if Florida is still on your mind, don't worry about it, because many locals here in Myrtle Beach enjoy a quick Florida fix, and they'll vacation a short drive away without all those permanent expenses. Now trust me, this may not be for everyone. I get it. But if you'd like to explore the alternative options to Florida, pick up the phone and give us a call at 843-839-9870. You have questions, we have answers. Now I hope you found this video helpful, and if you did, do me a favor, share this with someone you know who could use it, and subscribe, because there are over 1,300 super helpful videos here on this channel. So stay happy, stay educated, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, guys.